From the WYLN studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is WYLN News.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. State police at Hazleton are investigating a holdup that happened Christmas afternoon. The clerk at the Turkey Hill on State Route 93 at the Airport Beltway in Sugarloaf Township told officers a man came into the store just after 4 o'clock and made off with cash. He's described as a white male, 6 feet tall, medium build with dark brown hair. He was wearing a dark colored jacket with a plaid design and dark pants. There were no injuries, and anyone with information is asked to contact state police at Hazleton. The car of a Korean War veteran and Purple Heart recipient was stolen right before Christmas. WYLN has learned that Joe Barna's powder blue 1994 Oldsmobile Sierra was taken December 23rd. Barna tells us the person or persons that stole the car smashed the window to get in. Barna said he painted it the powder blue color recently, and the car had a number of U.S. Marine and military bumper stickers on it. He said the car kind of stands out. So if you've seen that car or know anything about it, you're asked to call Freeland Police by dialing 911. A couple that was charged with stealing almost $30,000 from a business in Schuylkill County was back in court. 48-year-old Gregory Adams and 48-year-old Gina Hart were arrested by Ringtown Police in connection with incidents involving Stauffer and Sons Trucking. Adams with 267 felony counts each of conspiracy to commit access device fraud, 89 misdemeanor counts each of receiving stolen property and theft by deception. Hart charged with 267 counts of conspiracy to commit access device fraud, 1 misdemeanor count each of conspiracy to commit receiving stolen property, and conspiracy to commit theft by deception. Police say Hart was an employee of the trucking company, and she and Adams were allegedly stealing money through the unauthorized use of fleet credit cards by taking cash advances at truck stops in Bloomsburg and Drums. By waiving their rights to hearings, both Adams and Hart will now have to answer to all charges in Schuylkill County Court. The Luzerne County coroner says the Nanticoke man whose body was recovered from Lake Silkworth last week died of accidental causes. The body of Adam Lutz was recovered from the lake on Friday, more than a month after he mysteriously vanished while driving in the area with a friend. An autopsy conducted determined Lutz died of accidental causes. The exact cause of death, however, won't be known until toxicology tests are finished. The coroner says investigators have ruled out any foul play. A second access road into the Humboldt Industrial Park could be coming a little sooner than we all thought. Hazel Township supervisors took another step this week by voting to apply for a grant through LSA funds to help with that project.
The township met yesterday to in support of an LSA grant for CANDO to work on where the PennDOT right-of-way will end just about at White Birch Road, and that they'll bring in 424 to White Birch, and then it'll be between CANDO and Hazel Township to get the road into Maplewood.
The new road is also meant to address existing traffic congestion by improving the turning radius at the intersection of Forest Road and Maplewood Drive and White Birch Road and Maplewood Drive. The state road will connect with White Birch Road in Humboldt.
Come in off of 424 at the current connection with 81, and it'll follow along 81 and then turn into where White Birch Road is. And then CANDO and ourselves will pick it up, and there's a lot of engineering. There's drainage and traffic lights and rounding of the intersections for truck turning and stuff like that. We've been working on this for probably 10 years that I know of, and the biggest problem is that a lot of the HCA wells are there, and in order to protect the water and the water quality for the residents, this is like the third option, and it was the best case option we could go with without disturbing the wells.
The township and Can-Do's part of the project will cost about $3.5 million. Officials would like to see the project go out for bid in 2019 and the work to start in 2020. At this hour, Hazelton City Council is meeting to vote on the 2018 budget. Council has 3 items on the agenda, 2 of them dealing with the budget. Council's budget is almost a carbon copy of the 2017 budget. Mayor Jeff Cassatt said the budget will not work in 2018 since it hasn't worked in 2017. Current council said the new council can decide whether to reopen the budget or to change items or raise taxes. Again, that meeting going on now at Hazelton City Hall. Meanwhile, at last night's Luzerne County Council meeting, Council voted to put the surplus funds toward paying down the county deficit. There had been proposals to use some of the money for capital improvements, although a shower improvement project at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility was approved. Council also said goodbye to some council members who will not be returning next year. Kathy Dobash, Eileen Sorokas, and Rick Williams did not seek re-election. Coming up on WYLN News, our weather is cold, but one part of the state is still setting snowfall records, plus giving pups a chance at the greatest gift of all, a forever home. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Watch for those freezing pipes and please don't leave your animals outdoors overnight. Bring them in. The wind chill advisory goes into effect at 9 until noon Thursday. Temperatures will be single digits. Wind chills make it feel more like 5 to 15 below. Overnight, partly cloudy, the low 5. For tomorrow, sunny, a high of 17. By Friday, clouds and a high of 22. We'll be right back.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
At All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we treat our customers like family.
Because to us, nothing is more important than family.
So come on in and let our family get your family into a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram.
Need a work truck or have an active family lifestyle? All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. It's the Big Finish event.
All American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tamaqua.
Let's trade keys.
The snow continues to fall in Erie and surrounding areas that already have seen a record amount of snow over the past few days. The National Weather Service office says at least an additional 5 to 10 inches are expected throughout the day today. The storm brought 34 inches of snow Christmas Day. That's an all-time daily snowfall record. Another 24.5 inches fell by Tuesday night, bringing the total since December 23rd to more than 63 inches. PPL sending crews and equipment to Puerto Rico. They're helping restore power that was knocked out by Hurricane Maria. Utility trucks will be placed on a barge sailing out of Norfolk, Virginia later this week. 37 linemen in all have volunteered in the first wave of those who will spend a month working before the second wave of volunteers heads out. Workers are coming from Luzerne, Lackawanna, Monroe, and Columbia counties, as well as the Harrisburg area. Laying under the Christmas tree or barking at Santa's reindeer just isn't an option for some dogs. That's because they're still in cages at animal shelters waiting for a forever home. But one local SPCA wanted to give them a home even if it's just for the holidays. WYLN's Gary Perna has more on the program.
The Ruth Steiner Memorial SPCA started a fostering program for the Christmas season to get some dogs out of cages and into loving homes. The Dodds family welcomed in Tootsie Roll to their St. Clair home a week ago.
We decided to bring her home for the holidays and see how it worked out.
The goal is to get animals out of cages and into loving homes, even if it's just for the Christmas week.
Well, she is adorable.
I'll sit on the couch and I'll be watching TV at night and she'll come over and curl right up next to me. And she'll put her head on my lap. I feel like a dog pillow, but I love it.
While some dogs were fostered out for the holiday, most stayed at the shelter. But they still had a special Christmas. Each dog had a stocking full of toys and treats.
PCAs are wonderful. They treat the animals very good, but they deserve a home.
The shelter frowns upon giving pets as gifts because oftentimes the fun wears off and the dogs end up back in these cages. That's why the Home for the Holiday Foster program is a good test run.
If it's not a good fit, then, they bring the dog back and, it goes back into the system.
Some good news, the shelter employees say 9 out of 10 times it's a perfect match. And the Dodds will be adopting Tootsie. Community members can also sponsor animals at the shelter. It makes adopting a pet easier on some families financially. Leading up to Christmas, about 25 cats and dogs were adopted as of today. 3 dogs have been adopted through their holiday foster families. In Schuylkill County, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
One forever home. Nice. Coming up on Weekend's News Choice, a visit with McCann's in Pottsville, plus a look back at a WYLN favorite story of 2017. Tonight, the Powerball worth $337 million. Friday night's Mega Million worth $306 million. Makes you even want to brave the cold and go out and get a ticket. But first, let's take a look at today's winning lottery numbers, and good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
I'm Scott Wagner. If there's one thing I'm familiar with, it's taking out the trash. I started this business from the ground up. Harrisburg insiders take care of themselves, not us. I'm running for governor to clean up their mess. My plan will junk the property tax, cut wasteful spending, and put big government in the dumpster. I've taken out trash before. Career politicians are going to be real easy.
Conservative, reformer, tough. Scott Wagner for governor.
My name is Wayne Loophole. I'm the pastor at Christ Lutheran Church in Hazleton. And during this very difficult time in our world, I wish you all peace, not only in our world, but in your homes and in your personal lives as well.
Hi, I'm Pastor Carolyn Hetrick from Christ Lutheran Church in Cunningham, Pennsylvania, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a Blessed New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the McAdoo Fire Company.
And welcome to Community and You here on WYLN, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. I'm very pleased to have with me Lori Kane from McCann School of Business and Technology, a good friend of mine who literally lives across the street from me. We always joke about that. So, Lori, we're here to talk about McCann School of Business and the Pottsville location. It is growing a little bit. There is a new program being offered down at McCann's in Pottsville. So talk about the new automotive portion of McCann's.
We are extremely excited for our brand new automotive program, which we just got final approval on. The program is going to be rolling out with an enrollment date for January. And what it is, the class work will be done here at our campus in Pottsville, but we'll also be working with a community partner, which is Bob Weaver Chevrolet.
Wonderful.
So it's very exciting.
And I know there's a lot that goes on. So when we think of McCann School of Business and Technology, we think of a lot of computer classes, some computer degrees. There's some medical as well tossed in there, I should say, with the massage therapy, some medical recording, a bunch of that. So what do you see? What are like the biggest things people are coming to McCann's for?
Well, back in 1897 when we opened our doors, just so you know, it was called School of Business because it was a secretarial school. So a lot of people just think that's all we do is business. But like you said, it's grown tremendously. So we have more than just business. We have that. We have criminal justice. We have IT. Medical. Medical is very hot, especially if you think about all of the care centers that are opening up in addition to the hospitals that continue to need that work. So the medical programs, we have phlebotomy, we have clinical medical assisting, and we also have the trades. And I always like to say with the trades, we can't get people through fast enough. We offer an electrical systems program as well as an HVAC program. So the heating, ventilation, air conditioning, refrigeration. Good jobs there. You know that when you need to get somebody to come in and fix something, it's not cheap. So getting that training is helpful. And
I know one of your busiest programs, and probably one of the ones that are most used, is the spa at McCann School of Business and Technology. Great. I've known a number of people who've come through the massage program who have businesses of their own, do it on the side. It's a great program, and not to mention, you could stop in and get a massage on your way home or to or from work.
Actually, I think I'm making my appointment for tomorrow. We do have a massage clinic that's open to the public. We have every day open except Sundays and day and evening appointments. But the spa offers a little of everything. We have licensed massage therapists that are on staff, but we also have students that come in and do their clinic hours. So they're going through the program and learning while they're there at the school. But it's not the Swedish massage. There's hot stone massage. There's the exfoliation of your skin, the mud wraps. There's so many services.
It must be hard to work in the building knowing that's like right down the hallway.
You know what? You can. It just smells good when you walk into it, and we get a discount because of staff, and can't be the discount on top of that, as our students get discounts too.
But it's not really all that expensive to go to the McCann Spa. Am I correct?
No, it's not. I can just quote you the one price, which is for a Swedish massage, because that's what I get. It's $30 with a student and $40 with a licensed massage therapist, and that's for an hour.
Wow, so that's not bad at all.
Not at all.
So, and there's also gift cards available to that too. Now that we're plugging that.
Yeah, the holidays are here. People are like, what could I get someone? So you can get them a gift card. And we also have some items for purchase like neck wraps and bath bombs, things of that nature.
And I know we are getting towards the end of a semester, getting ready to start a new one. So enrollment will be kicking up for McCann's Pottsville as well. So if somebody's interested in learning more about McCann's, maybe they're a high school student, or maybe they're just somebody maybe ready for that second career, where who, what, when, where should they go? Who should they contact?
They can call us at our main line, which is 570-622-7622. Or you can go to online, mccann.edu.
And they can get all the information there. All the courses are listed, everything that they'll need to start a new chapter in their life, hopefully.
That's right, yes.
Wonderful. So a lot going on. Lori, did we miss anything about McCann's?
I think we've had it all rolled into one. It's a great place to be because the small classroom sizes, hands-on training, and also the last part is that, I'm not sure if you know this part, but all of our students need to do an externship before they graduate. So it's their final step before they go out into the real world. And some of those times, those actual students get hired by the employer.
Wonderful, and that's really good, especially in a lot of those trade classes as well. When you have some of those businesses, maybe do electricity, HVAC system, automotive, they see the kids work and they're like, hey, you know, we have a job for you.
That's right. That's right.
Wonderful. Well, Lori, thanks for coming on. We welcome you back anytime. Talk about McCann's and what you guys have going on at McCann School of Business and Technology, Pottsville location. You can give them a call. All the information's been up on your screen. If you're maybe ready to take that next step and go back to school and get that second career. Thanks for joining us on Community and You. We'll see you next time.
It's the year-end eradication. The Berger family dealerships have joined forces with Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships to bring you the largest liquidation sale ever. We have 30 days to liquidate $10 million in new and pre-owned inventory. This is your opportunity to save thousands, maximize trade allowance, the biggest discounts, and lowest rates. Stop and shop or visit us online at BergerFamilyDealerships.com. The year-end eradication is your chance to save thousands, and only at Berger Family Dealerships in Hazleton, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed.
Boyer Insurance Agency, 78 Sugarloaf Avenue in Sugarloaf. Quality coverage, competitive rates, discounts, recreational vehicles, boats, campers, and motorcycles. Find the coverage you want at the right price. Call them at 570-788-3543.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial. Licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
Join us this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. You're going to meet Brenda, and we're going to talk about chiropractic and pregnancy and how good chiropractic care can help you to feel so much better all the way along the way. That's what's coming up this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Join us.
I'll be right back. Hi! You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
We're getting closer to 2018, and tonight we're taking a look back at one of our favorite stories of 2017. Wylin's news director Gary Perna was welcomed into a state prison in Schuylkill County to take a look at a program that pairs prisoners with dogs, a story that truly gives man and dog a second chance. Here's Gary's story from March 2017.
A program at SCI Mahanoy brings inmates and dogs together. The inmates are training the dogs so that they can be adopted to good homes. The program is run by DOGS, which stands for Dogs Achieving Wellness and Good Structure. Amy Eckert runs the program and has this program not only in Mahanoy, but other prisons.
So we're actually in 3 prisons right now, and we started a program about 2 years ago, and it's branched out, and everybody's really receptive to it, which is wonderful. And luckily, we've had a couple different contacts at different various prisons, and Mahanoy reached out, and we started it up, so it was great.
Eckert said most of the dogs come out of southern states.
Most of our dogs are southern dogs, so they're coming from Florida or Tennessee. Unfortunately, people don't realize how overpopulated it is in their shelters, and they have to euthanize. And it's not the shelter's fault, it's just the overpopulation is horrendous. So we take in a lot of their dogs and puppies that cannot get adopted down there. We pay to transport them up. We fully vet our dogs. So they're spayed, they're neutered, they're up to date on shots. They have flea preventative, they're microchipped, everything is done. And then they're placed here at one of our participating prisons. They're paired up with 2 offenders who train them in basic obedience. So my husband and I are professional dog trainers. We come into each prison twice weekly for about an hour, hour and a half, and hold a dog training class. So we show the offenders exactly how we want our dogs trained, and then they follow our methods. After about 4 to 6 weeks, dogs are ready for adoption.
Tracy Jacobson is a unit manager at SCI Mahanoy and believes the program is wonderful for both the dogs and the inmates.
The program started at several of the other institutions throughout the state, and we were fortunate that our administration allowed us to bring it here to SCI Mahanoy. The inmates were very receptive, as well as the staff here. It's brought such a lot to our community here at the institution. They tend to show a lot of camaraderie here on the block itself, as well as in the institution. They go to the other blocks.
Not only are the dogs learning new skills, but the inmates are as well.
It's also teaching them a skill. They've learned to do pet CPR with the animals themselves. So they got certificates with that. So when they go out, they can maybe find employment with the animals as well. They've learned to do grooming with the animals. The trainers that come in have taught the handlers how to groom them, take care of them, as well as basic care for the animals themselves, as well as training them.
Tom is an inmate here and has been training a number of dogs in the program.
Well, Ava's about a 3.5-month-old lab mix. She's a wonderful, calm puppy. The program is wonderful. We keep them for about 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how long it takes to get adopted. We've never had a puppy not get adopted, and it's a wonderful opportunity for us and the puppies. It's good to be able to give back something. Yes, it's wonderful.
Are there any frustrating parts with the dogs sometimes, or just one thing that they sometimes can't get?
Yeah, sometimes a particular dog will have trouble with a particular command, but you just persevere and work through it, and eventually they always all get it.
The pups learn basic obedience along with a variety of different commands over the course of several weeks at their stay here in the prison. Some of the employees have even adopted some of the dogs.
I've adopted one of the puppies that came through the program, and she was so tiny when she got here, and now she's almost full grown and she's doing so well. And a lot of the puppies that come in here, some of them are malnourished, and it's amazing after a few weeks of them being here and the care that the inmates are giving them, how much that they've grown and gained weight, and they're doing so well and healthy now. So it's really neat to see, and I know that the inmates recognize that too, and it makes them feel good as well.
Both the dogs and the inmates just want to learn.
And really everybody is they want to learn valuable skills. They want to work with these dogs. The offenders are fantastic. The staff is even better. They are right there, watching everything. They're participating with everything too. The guys try really, really hard. And we get a call instantly if there's a sniffle or a sneeze. I know about it. They really love their dogs.
The program here at SCI Mahanoy will be a year old in July, and already they have a number of dogs adopted. But Wyatt is still looking for his forever home. And for more information on how you could adopt Wyatt, follow the links here on the bottom of your screen, and of course on our Wyln Facebook page. At SCI Mahanoy, I'm Gary Perna for Wyln News. Good job, Wyatt. Good job.
Very good job, Wyatt, because Gary tells us that a friend of his adopted Wyatt following when that story aired, and is now living at home with 2 other beagles right here in our area. And you may have seen my Maggie May here on Wyln occasionally. She also came from the program. Again, a reminder, those wind chills are dipping below 0 tonight. It's a night to bring the animals indoors. And right now, stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln News.
C&D Seafood, retail and takeout for quality you can trust. Seafood is their specialty. Located in Wilkes-Barre next to the Big Cow, call for all your holiday and party needs. And don't forget the coleslaw. Four Blooms is now open, 668 North Hunter Highway in Drums. Tuesday's happy hour from 5 until 8 in the bar area. Every Wednesday from 6 until 10 is martini night in the piano room. Sip and Savor, Thursday from 5 until 8 in the bar. And don't forget about Sunday brunch. That's Four Blooms in Drums.
When is the best time to buy? It's now. The year-end vehicle eradication at Berger Family Dealerships.
2017 Buick LaCrosse, 17% off MSRP, save over $7,000. 2017 Buick Envisions, lease them for $299 a month. 2017 GMC Sierra, high elevation package double cab, lease it for $349 a month.
When is the best time to buy? It's now. The year-end vehicle eradication at Berger Family Dealerships, Route 93, Hazleton.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the children's programming report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.